What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel Sports, Life, and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel, and I'm here for the Cowboy news today. And obviously, the Cowboys beat the Cincinnati Bengals this past weekend, but that's not really why I'm making this video. I'm making this video strictly for the Cowboy fans. And I have a question for the Cowboy fans. Do you support the team no matter what? No matter what the Cowboys do, are you going to be behind this team? Do you support this team? Do you feel like a person should unconditionally support their team? Because the reason why people like sports in general is because sports is just a microcosm of life. It's about overcoming adversity, never giving up, being the ultimate teammate and sacrificing yourself for the team. When you're down, you're never out. When you get your enemy down, you show no quarters, no mercy. But you always carry yourself with respect and dignity. You shake hands after the game. There's a lot of things to the reason why people like sports so much. And all that's admirable. But I'm going to ask you again. I want you to answer this question honestly. As a fan of a team, should you support that team no matter what? As a Dallas Cowboy fan, answer the question. Should you be behind the team? And if you say yeah, you no good, dirty motherfucker. Because nowhere in life do you support anything unconditionally. Negroes don't even support Negroes unconditionally. If your uncle sexually assaulted your sister, you don't support that nigga unconditionally. If your mom allow you to be abused by your stepdad, you don't support that lady unconditionally. There are conditions to everything. The reason why the Dallas Cowboys ain't won a Super Bowl because Cowboy fans support the team unconditionally. They don't matter. They don't care what Jerry Jones does. They don't care if he gave away Amari Cooper for a 5th round pick. And he already has 300 yards receiving for the Browns, and they didn't get nothing in return. They don't care about this team being one of the most penalized teams in sports history in the past couple years. They don't care about none of that because they support the team unconditionally. There's nothing in life that you should support unconditionally. That's insane. When you cut shit off from buying these high-ass tickets, them high-ass hot dogs in the stadium, them high-ass burgers, that's when Jerry Jones will start making his moves. Because for Jerry Jones, he wins the Super Bowl every year in his mind because he's the most valuable franchise. I don't understand how Negroes don't understand that. And this is another thing that's in a broader scheme. The Negro meal, I've been telling my partner this. My partner Jay. You can check out his YouTube channel, AirWeasel3232. That's AirWeasel3232, Mr. International. He travels around. But I've been telling them this shit for years. Hey man, the Negro male is a man worshiper. He's an idol worshiper. If you ask a nigga about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, if a nigga's a Crawford fan or a Spence fan, he has a hard time even saying anything nice about the other nigga. He's so damn biased because when he falls in love with one man, and I don't mean love in a sexual way. I just mean love for as his unconditional respect and admiration for the man. He goes all out. He starts saying shit that's not even logical. Terrence Crawford, when he get Errol Spence, he gonna knock him out the ring one punch, like that episode of Martin with Tommy Hearns. He just gonna punch him. He gonna get the fuck out of here. The Negro man is a idol worshiper and a man worshiper. How do I know? Because most niggas, when you ask them, honestly, they'll tell you they're going to support a team no matter what. That's not how life works. If you're on a job and they cut your pay in half, are you going to support that job unconditionally? If you at a job and your funky ass ain't producing like they want you to produce, they're not going to support you unconditionally. Everything's conditional. If your woman cheat on you, you're not going to love and support her unconditionally? No goddamn way. What I'm trying to get the black men, stop idol worshiping these teams. This is Jerry Jones' team. This is a white man's team. Yes, it's okay to root for the team. I've been saying that every video. If you ever watch my videos, I always say, I root for the Cowboys. I'm not a fanboy, because fan is short for fanatic. That's where the term fan come from. Fanatic, that's why it's fanatic. You're fanatical about a team. That means you become unrealistic, unruly. You willing to fight at a game, hurt. Man, there's been people killed at football and baseball games and shit. That's what fanatical does to you. It makes you say shit unrealistic. It makes you have unrealistic expectations. The Cowboys won one game against one of the worst offensive lines in the league, and everybody's back on board. And the niggas say they not, they lying. This is how they suck you in every time. It's prosperity pimping, prosperity preaching. Jerry Jones will never get this shit done how we want it. We'll never get the culture here we want, because he can keep selling goods. All we looking for is hope. He done bottled that shit. He done candy. He done put a package on that shit. He done did everything in between to keep selling you the same bullshit. Look, the Cowboys do have a good defense. Michael Parsons is a bad man, but we had DeMarcus where he was a bad man. We always have some bad motherfuckers on the team now, y'all. Yeah, it's always gonna be some bad players, you know, some fantastic, great players on the team. But ain't no Michael Irvin on this team. Ain't no true leadership on this team like that. You hope Parsons grow into that, but it's still fairly early. And he damn sure can't play offense. But the reason why I want to make this video so desperately is because you don't have to support anything unconditionally, especially the fucking Cowboys. Niggas support the Cowboys more than they support another Negro. Listen to me. I ain't never heard a black person say, man, I support Negroes unconditionally. No matter what, that's my team. I ain't never heard a nigga say that about another nigga in my life. But I've heard niggas say that about the Cowboys. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm still going to support my team. We all heard it. If you say you have it, you're a goddamn lie. And if you say that's not you, you're a lie. Was I once that way? Absolutely. So it's not me speaking on a high horse or saying I'm better than you. But what I am saying is I did eventually get off this motherfucking flying carpet. This is magic. It's not real. It's a flying carpet they got us on. And God forbid we beat the Giants, everybody's 100% back on board. Everything's all good until we get close to the real deal winning time against fantastic teams. You'll get the same results. Why? Because the coach is not allowed to coach. Jerry Jones is the coach. After the game, who does the media scrum? Who do they surround? Mike McCarthy or Jerry Jones? Jerry Jones, there's no buffer zone. You're supposed to have a buffer zone on these corporations. You don't have the person on the head of the corporation talking to the goddamn janitor. He don't even talk to the management or the supervisors. He talk to the COO. He talk to the person that's right close to him. He ain't talking to the people down. That's the Cowboys. You can be the third string. You can be the starting linebacker. And then you can go talk to Jerry Jones above the coach. If you need to take out Zeke and put in the other running back, number 20, the coach can't do that. He didn't pay Zeke. He can't put the best player in. He cannot. And that's the biggest problem with the Cowboys, y'all. It really is. You don't have to support anything unconditionally. You don't support your brother unconditionally. You don't support anything unconditionally. The Cowboys is like a stepfather that beat your mama but buy you ice cream. And the bitch ass nigga ain't even bought you no real good. That nigga bought you a popsicle. That ain't even ice cream. That's frozen Kool-Aid. Look, they put just a good enough product out there. Just good enough to keep you held on. Last year, they supposed to try to keep that team together as much as they could because the team was 12-5. But no, they let Amari Cooper go. They let Cedric Wilson go. They let all the people go that they had chemistry with because the man didn't get a damn COVID shot. And that's fine as long as you replace him. But then again, it don't really matter if you replace them because they're undisciplined because the coach is not allowed to bench people when he want to bench them. That's a problem. So, the moral of this video is unconditional. Everything in your life is conditional. But when it comes to the Cowboys, you support the team unconditionally. And you don't have to do that. Negro, stop being a man worshiper. Stop being an idol worshiper. Root for the team, but don't be a fan. Don't let these niggas make and break your week where you can't watch Sports Center. I can't even watch one. I can't even watch one to do it with Stephen A. Oh, Stephen A. Strip. Man, Stephen A. is a character. He's doing his job. He loves the Cowboys. You fool. That's like people think Skip Bayless hates LeBron James. He loves LeBron James. You idiot. They're doing that shit for ratings. They doing that to draw emotion because they know you niggas is fanboys and fucking fanatics. Don't fall for the okie doke. Just root for your team. Enjoy. When the game is over, you say, man, they should have got them niggas. And you move on with your week. If they ain't doing shit, you don't have to support. When the team stinks, cut the TV off. Don't go to the games. That's how you handle that shit. That's when Jerry Jones come out his pocket. That's when Jerry Jones hire a real coach. Until then, you're going to get the same result, man. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I just took you on an idol worshiping, man worshiping motherfucking ride. Peace.